My pronouns are they, she, or he, and here's how I like them used. Hi, my name is Zoe Stoller, and I am a gender fluid content creator and social worker. Not everyone who's gender fluid will use multiple sets of pronouns, but I do. And even those who do use multiple sets of pronouns might have different nuances and expectations with how they want people to use them. I personally like when people use my pronouns interchangeably, so that means sometimes referring to me with she, her pronouns, sometimes with they, them pronouns, and sometimes with he, him pronouns, and shifting it up. But if that feels tricky to you, that's totally fine. You can just default to they, them pronouns while you practice using them interchangeably. Again though, everyone who uses multiple sets of pronouns might like them used in different ways and might have different preferences. And when in doubt, it's always a good idea to politely ask, how can I use your pronouns in a way that are most affirming to you?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So that young lady we just heard from in the first clip must think that everyone else in the world has as much free time on their hands as she does, where we can all just sit around and practice her pronouns. Is it just me, or do these people all act like they're the center of the universe? Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy liberal meltdown clown world update for you guys today, and as usual, we have, well, very little time to waste, so let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So this individual with the hairy chest is Rhonda. Now, Rhonda is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a transbian or trans lesbian. Now, Rhonda does use she, her pronouns, as well as, you guessed it, ladies' restrooms. Wait, what?
Should call him a dork.
Now, you guys need to let me know if these liberal meltdown clips are getting to be a little too much, because I think almost all of the last two videos were nothing but this madness. They're literally everywhere. These people have lost their fucking minds. Anyway, let's keep it moving with this young lady who has lost faith in humanity because Trump won the election. Roll it.
You've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, this is your villain origin story. If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
And next up we have this lovely young lady who wants to get revenge because of Trump getting elected by, well, you know what? I'll just let her tell you how she wants to get revenge. Roll it.
We should just start leaving our dirty tampons everywhere. Because if men want so much control over us, they can deal with our dirty tampons. Clean it up. No, but genuinely, I was trying to think, what revenge sounds the most satisfying right now? And I kind of just want to fling dirty tampons at men's cars. Their trucks. Ooh.
Oh, that was the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Next up, so this fella who is a priest, I guess, says you can repent for your sin of voting for Donald Trump. How, by voting for the Democrats? No thanks, you can call me a sinner all you want. Roll it.
And this one is for the Trump supporters. You are going to hell for this. You're going to hell for this. You have blatantly disregarded your neighbor. You have failed to care for the widowed, the orphaned, and the immigrant. You have committed idolatry, and you have become lost in your greed and your lusts. You are proud and envious, and you will face that reality on Judgment Day. A lot of you have become too arrogant to believe that you could go to hell. A lot of you have become so idolatrous that you don't think that man could get you there. But you are wrong. And I have never felt something with such conviction in my entire life. And I don't come to you as a saint, I come to you as a fellow sinner. You can repent. You can walk away from this. You can start to atone. But I doubt any of you will. I think that if God himself came down from the heavens, laid hands upon Donald Trump and called him the Antichrist, you would still follow him. Because what, he's promising to make eggs a little cheaper? Like, I'm not happy with the price of eggs either, but I am not willing to risk my eternal soul for it. I am not going to place a convicted predator into a position of power in the hopes that gas will be under $3 a gallon. I am a simple man, and I am not that greedy.
Yeah, well, you're one sick, miserable, evil SOB.
Imagine being a priest or a minister or whatever that guy is and telling people that they are going to hell simply because they voted for a different politician than you. Anyway, next up. So this lady thinks that black women should be running everything. Roll it.
Black women should be running everything. Let me say that again. Black women should be running everything. Because I swear to God, after seeing those exit polls, they're the only ones with any goddamn sense. That's it. I'm a white woman. I voted for Kamala. Yes, I did. I love that woman. And I have never had so much hope and admiration and gratitude to one single person, much less a politician. I love her. I voted for her. But you know what? I'm a fucking white bitch. And I got to tell you, I'm getting a blue tattoo. I'm getting the blue heart tattoo because I want black women and black men and people of color to know that I am safe and that I'm not a fucking asshole. Okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What the hell did you just say?
Black women should be running everything. Let me say that again. Black women should be running everything.
Meanwhile,
I got proof. He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. Him and Elon Musk, they cheated. Trust the old lady when she tell you they cheated, baby.
Black women should be running everything.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus Christ.
So next up we have this young fella who thinks that Trump supporters are choosing to get misinformation and he's taking the extra steps to find out the truth. I'm guessing from places like CNN and MSNBC. Roll it.
If you voted for Donald Trump, you're racist, you're a fascist, you're a Nazi, you hate America, you hate women, you hate democracy. I'm sorry for your mom. It is evident that a Trump supporter has never read a book, probably doesn't have that comprehension, has never written a coherent sentence ever. Do not waste your breath on these people. Anytime that you're talking to a Donald Trump supporter, just call him a Nazi, call him a fascist, keep it moving. These people are beyond the right of education. When you choose to get misinformation, you choose to eat that shit up, when you choose not to look deeper, that is on you. That is not on us. Because I chose to take the extra steps to not get lied to, but you were warmed by the ignorance. Why do I have to take you out of that? No. I do not accept you. I do not see you. I do not believe that you, as a person, deserve any of my respect. Okay? You don't support basic human rights if you're a Trump supporter, so why would I support your rights? Okay? That's the fucking thing. Trump supporters are the equivalent to dirt to me. I would spit on you, but I would not waste the DNA on someone like that.
Get a haircut, hippie.
All right, next up we have this lovely young lady who thinks that Trump voters hate women and she hopes they never get busy again. She sends us off with a couple of very nice gestures. Roll it.
Okay, like, if y'all hate women that much, I hope you never get pussy ever again.
She seems nice.
And next up we have this gem who says she is no longer going to help out family members who voted for Trump. Now let me tell you guys the difference between us and them. In 2020, both of my parents voted for Joe Biden. And what did I do? Well, I went over and mowed their lawn and snowblowed their driveway and whatever else they asked me to do. Why? Because they're my parents. And the reason I say 2020 is because I'm not quite for sure exactly who they voted for this year. I'm fairly certain my mom probably voted for Carmelo Harris. My dad may have voted for Trump after listening to me yapping in his ear for the past 4 years. Roll it.
Sorry, I can't give you a ride. You voted for Trump. Sorry, I can't help you with that. You voted for Trump. No, I'm not gonna make you food. I know you're sick. You voted for Trump. Oh, you broke your knee again? You voted for Trump. You need a ride to the dentist because your husband doesn't care enough about you to take you to the dentist, so you expect your child to. You both voted for Trump. Oh, you're getting older and you're going to need someone to take care of you? Sucks that you voted for Trump, lady. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not pouring from an empty cup. Go f*** yourself.
What a bitch.
Hey guys, real quick. Real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let Al Weezy's latest OOTN, or Outfit of the Night, loop on the screen for your viewing pleasure, of course. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by the one and only Coda 320. Now, Coda 320 is not just today's video sponsor, it has also become a friend of mine over the past few years. So I just want to say, Coda 320, thank you so much, sir, for your kind words, generosity, and support. I truly appreciate it, my friend. And I want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mention, Timothy Plum, for leaving a super thanks on the last video. So Timothy, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. So once again, today's video sponsor is Coda 320, with the honorable mention going to Timothy Plum. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, I think we've all seen enough of Al Weezy for one day. Get this off the screen, please. Ugh.
Boy, are you fat.
And next up, we have Mark Cuban and Rachel Maddow's long-lost triplet saying the best way to protest Trump's win in the election is to put a mask back on. Roll it.
Easiest and most effective form of protest you have right now that you can start immediately, put a mask back on. Stop letting them observe your face and have the side benefit of better health and protecting the rest of us in the world. Put a mask back on. This government.
That sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
All right, next up we have this genius who says since Trump won the election, he will be leaving the United States and moving to Hawaii. Who wants to tell him? Roll it.
Okay, so since Trump won the election, we're cooked. Yup. I'm gonna be leaving the U.S. and I'm gonna be moving to Hawaii. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll update you guys.
What did you say?
I'm gonna be leaving the U.S. and I'm gonna be moving to Hawaii.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
So this clip of Tim Walz's daughter has gone viral in the past few days, and after seeing Tim Walz and then seeing a few clips of Tim Walz's wife here on the channel, this all makes sense. Roll it.
Okay, I'm sitting here on my couch eating SpongeBob mac and cheese and watching Outer Banks, and I just have a couple initial post-election thoughts. I've officially reached a point of anger, and I'm not an angry person, so I'm just trying to channel it. The first one being, this country does not deserve Kamala Harris. That woman should go live her best life wherever she wants, doing whatever she wants, because we don't deserve her at this point. The only people that delivered this election were Black women, and we failed them. And it's just heartbreaking, and we've got to do whatever we can to support them and support our people through these next 4 years. Another one is these people have to live in their own skin, as in J.D. Vance and Donald Trump have to be J.D. Vance and Donald Trump. And that is not a punishment I would wish upon anybody except those two individuals. So I'm just really grateful that I am who I am and that I'm on the side of love and hope and joy and progress.
Oh, don't give me that liberal bullshit.
Hey guys, real quick, before we wrap it up, I just wanted to say, as I mentioned earlier in the video, if these liberal meltdowns because Trump won are getting to be a little too much, please just let me know and I'll start to switch it up. If you guys are enjoying this, I promise I have plenty of content. Anyway, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of the race lady from MSNBC, Joyless Reid, talking to a psychiatrist about staying away from Trump voting relatives over the holidays. These people are truly evil. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
Do you recommend, just from a psychological standpoint, being around them? We got the holidays coming up.
So I love that you asked this question because, you know, there is a push, I think just a societal norm that if somebody is your family, that they are entitled to your time. And I think the answer is absolutely not. So if you are going into a situation where you have family members, where you have close friends who you know have voted in ways that are against you, like what you said, against your livelihood, and it's completely fine to not be around those people and to tell them why, you know, to say, I have a problem with the way that you voted because it went against my very livelihood and I'm not going to be around you this holiday. I need to take some space for me. And I actually talked to, you know, adults as well as advising parents for children. I mean, I think, you know, I don't think that you should force children. I don't think you should force adults to be around people just because they're your family. I think there's a level of, you know, need to establish boundaries. And if you feel like you need to establish boundaries with people, whether they're your family or not, I think you should very much be entitled to do so. And I think it may be essential for your mental.
You see that? That's a stupid bitch.
And you ain't black.